Fayetteville, Arkansas is a small rural town located about 78 miles north of Memphis, Tennessee.
Only community bank left in the community, and being around for 100 years or so, they've got a pretty good reputation, so we don't have to go out and cold call or advertise a lot of things that we may have loaned money to your father and to your grandfather and to your great-grandfather.
We're full service, so we obviously take deposits, retail deposits, commercial deposits, government deposits. We make loans, commercial loans, which are loans to businesses, commercial real estate loans, residential mortgages, consumer loans. The way that we differentiate ourselves against other community banks is really just it's more about philosophy and execution of a plan.
This case study demonstrates the impacts of small business lending on the bank through a strong relationship with borrowers, an ability to adapt to the ever-changing finance world, and a passionate commitment to the greater Stamford area community.
We've been in this business for quite a number of years, probably several decades as a matter of fact. You know, the bank's 165 years old, and we've been really viewing small business lending here for the last several years as somewhat of a celebration of entrepreneurship in our marketplace and in our community especially.
These small businesses are achieving their goals through accessing credit through our community bank. Some of their goals are expanding.
There were a group of us sitting around a table of 8 people at the Gate City Rotary Club here in Pocatello, talking about the poor service we were getting from the larger banks.
We're able to get together and make decisions quickly. So we understand them, they understand us.
Dick I describe it as a town that punches above its weight class. We have a lot to offer. We can compete regionally, and just a lot of treasures here that you may not know unless you take time to visit and to discover them for yourself.
By being a community bank, I think the competitive advantage that we have over the larger banks is responsiveness, okay? So all of our decisions, I don't care what the question is, all of the decisions are made in this building, in this town. And so if we have a need, we can get an answer.
One, small business loans, the velocity with which that money cycles through the community is much faster than it is with large business loans, okay? So it's better for the community. And that's not only the heart of the banking business, that's the future of the banking business.
Lubbock, nicknamed the hub city of West Texas, is an oasis for our region characterized by a highly competitive banking environment.
And there's such a need for, I mean, you name it, for whether it's housing or whether it's homelessness, there's the banks get involved into that, and I think more so from a community bank standpoint, because it's not like you're seeing Wells Fargo or Bank of America getting involved in that stuff, because they don't.
In business, what you do as a business person is you solve problems for people. And if you're really good at solving those problems, then lots of people want to work with you.
Welcome to Fayetteville, located in the heart of Northwest Arkansas. Voted one of the best places to live, the area continues to attract people from across the world. Today's bank, founded in 1991, prides themselves on being an institution that drives the local economy.
We want to grow the bank using our professional, friendly employees and our staff.
That was great. I made my payments and paid it off. But here I'm getting ready to make the last payment, and I get a phone call from the bank, and they're wondering if there's anything else they could do for me.
We wouldn't be here today without local banking, and it's because local banks believe in local people. A true local bank does.
Regardless of interest rate conditions, FNB has managed to persevere thanks in large part to their lending philosophy and strong relationships with loan customers.
Johnny's good about finding ways to make it make sense.
The Kansas City metropolitan area is a 14-county district situated on the border of Missouri and Kansas. Situated in the heart of Johnson County, one of the most affluent counties in the nation and the second largest in the KC metro area, Freedom Bank is one of these locally owned, locally managed banks.
Customers will come into the bank and they'll have an idea of what they want to do. We want a loan, this is how we want to structure it. And we'll look at it, and based on our experience, we'll say, okay, you know, we can't do the loan the way you want to do it, but here's how we think we can do it.
During the financial problems in 07 and 08, nationally, many people referred to community banking as the backbone that got our economy through.
Small business is the I guess the engine that drives every community. So I think it's something that by providing funding to them to be able to build a building, to buy equipment, to fund their receivables, that keeps the businesses growing and that keeps jobs in our community.
Located in the southeastern corner of Wyoming is a tight-knit community known as Albany County. Albany County is home to the only four-year university in the state, the University of Wyoming. For 20 years, First Interstate Bank has been impacting the community with its small business lending efforts, outstanding financial performance, and motivated management team. One of the largest programs First Interstate Bank has established within 24 communities around Wyoming, Montana, and South Dakota is the Mini Bank program. Mini Bank is a program in conjunction with First Interstate and community schools where young students are taught about financial literacy and asset building.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of First Interstate Bank?